Welcome to the College of Health Solutions Convocation for the spring class of 2024. Our ceremony begins now.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Spring 2024 Convocation Ceremony for the College of Health Solutions at Arizona State University. I am Jessica Lehman, Associate Teaching Professor in Nutrition and your Master of Ceremonies for today's celebration of our graduates. We are excited that you have joined us this afternoon to celebrate your graduates' achievements. Graduates, it's the time you've all been waiting for. It is time to cross the stage and enter into the next phase of your journey. Please join us in welcoming our esteemed leadership, faculty, and distinguished guests to the stage. Our procession is led by two of our outstanding graduating students, Dorothy Tillman and Katerina Adriano, who's carrying the college's gonfalon. Katerina is receiving her Bachelor's of International Public Health, and Dorothy is receiving her doctorate in behavioral health. Following is Dr. Deborah Hellitzer, Dean of the College of Health Solutions. She is accompanied by our Vice Dean Michael Udell and Benjamin Jones, our keynote speaker. They are followed by the college's leadership and faculty, who are also celebrating our graduates. We'd also like to recognize our sign language interpreters for those who are deaf or hard of hearing. Thank you. Please stand and remove your hats for the national anthem, performed by Dr. Adrian Goglia, a graduate of the School of Music, Dance, and Theater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Adrian. The College of Health Solutions respectfully acknowledges the 22 Native nations that have inhabited this land for centuries. Arizona State University's 4 campuses are located in the Salt River Valley on ancestral territories of indigenous peoples, whose care and keeping of these lands allows us to be here today.
Arizona State University is located in Indian Country. There are 22 tribal nations in Arizona. ASU's campuses are situated on the homelands of many indigenous peoples, including the Akimel, O'odham, and Peepash.
Arizona State University recognizes the original inhabitants of these lands
and recognizes that they still reside throughout the Phoenix metropolitan area.
And we recognize the impact of their wisdom and generosity towards us.
If you've flown into the valley, you have undoubtedly seen the Salt River Project canals that surround the area.
Those modern-day canals follow the framework of the canals originally constructed by ancestral Sonoran Desert people, Huhulcam, to make this area both livable and a place where peoples could thrive.
We acknowledge that the modern-day indigenous nations that descended from the ancestral peoples are the original inhabitants of this land.
Welcome, graduates. We know this is a special celebration for the class of 2024. For many of you, this is your first time celebrating a graduation event with friends and family. This is your day, and we are so very proud of you. You have worked tremendously hard during your academic career, and you did it. Congratulations. Graduates, many of you have had family and friends support you along your path, guide you, and remind you of the importance of education. Will the parents and families of our graduates please stand? Graduates, we thank you and your family members and supporters who are here this afternoon to celebrate your achievements. Dr. Michael Crow, president of Arizona State University, has recorded a special message for us today.
Hi, Michael Crow here, president of ASU. I just want to congratulate all of you here at each of your convocations, and we have a couple dozen of these around the institution. Just congratulate you on your successful journey through ASU. You've come to one of the great universities on the planet. You've met with great faculty. You may not have realized that our faculty are as great as they are. You will, over your lifetime, begin to remember and think and connect and so forth and so on. But I just want to say congratulations. We're very proud of you. We're proud of the fact that you have been able to find your pathway to become a master learner. We're not really here. People say, well, you're trying to train me to do a job. We're not trying to train anybody to do anything. We're trying to take your brain, which is, if you look this up on the internet, the most complicated thing in the known universe. We're trying to take that one that's between your two ears, and we're trying to empower it. We're trying to upgrade it. We're trying to take it to its natural state. The human mind wants to discover, it wants to learn, it wants to create, it wants to solve problems, it wants to be creative, it wants to build families, it wants to make all these things happen. And what we've done is we found a way to accelerate that, to enhance the learning. You've persevered, you've optimized your talent, you found pathways, but none of you got here on your own. In fact, all of us are nothing but the product of all of those that came before us, the product of the decisions made well or not well by our families, our teachers, our leaders that we've interacted with, our siblings and others. So all of you should reach out and thank your family, thank your teachers, thank your ASU faculty, thank your mentors, thank your friends that have helped you to get this far. It's really important for you to be thankful. You got one life. Lead it with gusto, advance on some mission that you've got to achieve something or some things, and go out there and make things happen. And so at the end of the day, you're connected to us for life. Stay connected to ASU, and let's go out there and make things happen. So go Devils.
Thank you, President Crow. It is now my honor to welcome to the stage Dr. Deborah Hellitzer, Dean of the College of Health Solutions, to extend greetings to you and your guests.
Good afternoon, class of 2024. I am so thrilled to share this very special moment with you, your family, your friends, and our faculty and staff. It is one of my greatest privileges as Dean of the College of Health Solutions to stand on this convocation stage to congratulate you, our newest graduates. Whether you're earning your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, you have worked hard to reach this goal, and all of us are so proud. Whether you are someone who attended class in person on one of ASU's campuses or online for wherever you studied from around the world, you have grown and learned so much. You came to CHS because you care about health. You saw the health challenge that people face, and you wanted to be part of the solution. At CHS, you have pursued your passion for health with a degree program that prepared you to make a difference as health leaders. Whether in the classroom or hands-on through experiential learning, research, and internships, each of you completed the requirements expected of you. In turn, you have learned the subject matter and the technical and practical skills that employers value most. As I think about our educational journeys and where they take us, I have made an observation that I want to share with you. Sometimes, maybe lots of times, when we take on a task for one reason, such as an internship, we end up learning something unexpected about ourselves. Through this new experience, we may discover a passion, leading us to go in a new direction or develop a greater focus that helps us to make a difference in our communities. I have seen this in my own life and in the lives of our students and our alumni, including some of you who are here today. I want to share 3 stories with you to help us remember to be open to new learning and new passions, because they can lead to a new purpose and a new joy. The first story is about one of our students. While completing her internship at Native Health, she was tasked with connecting patients in the medical clinic to additional services that Native Health offers, like applying for Medicaid and giving out free food and clothing. She listened to the patients' stories and gained insight into what it was like to be impacted by the social determinants of health, such as poor housing, lack of transportation, and sometimes not even having enough to eat. She also learned about medical legal partnerships, where attorneys meet with patients in the clinics to help with the challenges that are impacting their health. She wanted to learn more, so she decided to dig deeper and write her honors thesis on this topic. She is now interested in going to law school and is considering a different area of law that will allow her to advocate for these crucial services. I'm sure many of you have similar stories about how your internships opened your eyes to the needs of the community and ways that you might help to address them. The second story is my story. Although my children are grown now, when they were young, I read a story to them every night. In 2020, when the pandemic had us all staying home, I thought about our faculty and staff who were parenting young children and had to care for them while doing their jobs. I began recording storytime videos to help parents keep their children entertained and shared them in my weekly email newsletter called Silver Linings. More recently, I became involved in a nonprofit organization called Loving Library. The idea came from the experience of an 8-year-old boy named Anake, who wanted to bring joy and connection to hospital patients. During the pandemic, he read stories using FaceTime to his grandmother, who was in the hospital with COVID. He wanted to make her feel less lonely. Soon, he realized that reading to her made him feel better too. Loving Library aims to improve the mental health and well-being of communities and to inspire youth to find joy and purpose in community service. Although my involvement with reading to children started with my own family, and then inspired by the unusual circumstances of the pandemic, I realized that I had a passion and now am committed to promoting reading to children in our community. This third story is about one of our CHS alumni, Vivienne Gellert. Vivi was on the path to medical school as a medical studies major. Her internship was at a hospital, learning how to be a medical scribe. She saw how people experiencing homelessness ended up more seriously ill because they could not easily access the health care that was available. Problems such as lack of transportation or stolen medications would derail their efforts to stay healthy. So while she was still in school, Vivi started a student organization called Backpack. Students filled backpacks with items to meet basic human needs like soap, socks, and bottled water, and helped to connect underserved individuals to health services. Several years later, that experience led her to start a nonprofit called Elaine, Arizona's first health navigation and transportation system for unhoused and underserved residents. They began helping the community by taking people to and from appointments, filling prescriptions, and connecting them with other organizations that could help with food, shelter, and employment. Recently, she has scaled up and established Gellert Health to serve the medical and navigational needs of the underserved community in Phoenix. As each of these stories show, learning can happen spontaneously. None of us knew that these experiences would uncover a passion that would lead us to a new purpose. I am confident that each of you graduates will look back on your experiences here at ASU and realize how something you started as a student activity became a lifelong passion. When I look across this arena, I see how our graduates are becoming part of the solution for better health. You are ready for the next step in your journey. You have the skills to be leaders by being lifelong learners, critical thinkers, and team players. I am happy that the future of health is in your very capable hands. As I close, there are two groups I'd like to recognize for their commitment to preparing you for success: the faculty and the staff of the College of Health Solutions. None of this would be possible without them. Many are here in the arena, and I'd like to ask them to stand. Please join me in showing them how much we appreciate their hard work and dedication to your success. CHS graduates, it has truly been an honor to be part of your journey. Congratulations from all of us at the College of Health Solutions, and let's get out and give them health, devils.
Thank you, Dean Hellitzer, for those inspirational and motivating words. It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Benjamin J. Jones. Benjamin is the owner of multiple companies, starting with his foundation starting here in Arizona. He served 16 years in the Arizona Army National Guard with a combat deployment to Iraq in 2006, from which many lessons came that translated into entrepreneurship. He attended ASU, receiving his bachelor's degree in dietetics and nutrition in 2011, and worked in the field of cancer testing, genetic testing for cancer. After going through a layoff, this led him to starting Fit Body Boot Camp Arizona in his garage in 2014. Since then, it has grown into multiple locations, becoming a local fitness brand known for transforming people's lives. The FBBC mission is to change lives every day. which has resulted in over 7,000 Arizona clients transforming their health through exercise. Furthermore, this has resulted in FBBC being nominated in the ASU 100 Fastest Growing Alumni-Led Companies for several years and having a great impact in the community. Please join me in welcoming Benjamin to deliver the keynote address.
Hello, Sun Devils. Man, today is truly an amazing day, and a huge congratulations to each of you for making it here. I was sitting where you are in May 2011, having just completed my degree in dietetics. I remember the many emotions of excitement, feeling as though this day would never come, and was also ready for the speakers to hurry up so we could get on with it. And so on that point, I promise I will be quick, but hopefully impactful. Dean Hellitzer asked me to share my key lessons learned while serving 16 years in the Arizona Army National Guard, my education at ASU, and starting Fit Body Boot Camp Arizona. And as a side note, I will use this as a shameless plug that we are growing and hiring. You can contact me on Instagram at @ByBenJones if what I say today aligns with your values and you want to learn more about our career opportunities. And on that note, here are the 5 most powerful lessons I have learned over the past 20 years that have transformed my life, and I believe will do the same if you apply them. Lesson number 1, know your why. I believe we all have a calling to make an impact, no matter how big or how small. What motivates me daily is this thought. At the end of my life, what will be the legacy I leave? Did I live out of fear, or did I live out of faith? When Fit Body Arizona started, I had a piece of paper on my bathroom mirror that said, "Change lives every day." So this was the first thing I saw at 4 a.m. This was a daily reminder in the early days of the business, and no matter how tired, how discouraged, how stressed, the self-doubt, I have a bigger purpose beyond how I feel in that moment. This is now our company mission statement, but also my personal life mission. If you don't have an all-consuming why, you'll easily quit when adversity comes. You have to have something deep inside of you that drives you towards your mission, which leads to the next lesson. Lesson number 2, work for free. This lesson came from reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, which was a foundational book on entrepreneurship for me. He explained that one of the key things of entrepreneurship is willingness to invest time with no compensation. To be compensated, you must first prove your value. So how can you apply this principle in your life? Do this one thing, whether with a client or a prospective employer. And as a side note, no one has ever offered to do this for us, and I would probably hire them on the spot if they did. So tell them you will work for free for the next 30 days to prove your value and deliver results. Tell them at the end of those 30 days of seeing the value you bring, they can choose to invest in you or part ways. You can even sweeten the deal and tell them that if they feel you wasted their time, you'll pay them $200. Before doing this, though, I would caution you, make sure you deliver amazing results. This one strategy, repeated many times, is how we have built a multi-million-dollar company that started with 4 people in my garage. Once you master this and start seeing success, life will test you, which brings the next lesson. Lesson number 3, embrace the suck. There's a military mindset to embrace difficult and uncomfortable things. Human nature is to avoid difficult situations, yet the only way we grow is by putting ourselves in difficult situations. Just like the workouts we do at Fit Body challenge you and make you sore, you'll eventually recover and be stronger because of it. So in life, when anxiety, self-doubt, depression, hopelessness, stress, and everything else that makes you want to quit comes at you, good. Embrace it, just like a hard workout. You haven't really pushed yourself until you have reached the point of wanting to give up. That is the very moment you need to dig in and find purpose in your suffering, which leads to the next lesson. Lesson number 4, it is better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6. It was August 2005, while I was in Army basic training when I received this lesson. One of my drill sergeants told us to remember, it is better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Meaning if you are ever in a questionable situation when deployed, and need to make a difficult decision, it is better to trust your gut and be alive defending your actions in court than dead. This lesson came to pass for me personally in 2020 when the COVID quarantines hit. As a fitness business, we were hit extremely hard due to the closures. After almost 2 months, the mandates were lifted and we opened just in time as we were hanging on by a thread. After figuring out how to operate under this new crazy normal, the news of a death blow to our business came. On June 29th, 2020, the announcement comes that all gyms, bars, theaters, and water parks need to be closed by 8 p.m. that night. Our team of almost 60 people, they start panicking on how they're gonna pay their bills. Our clients start panicking because for many, this is the only thing that is keeping them going. If we shut down, it'll be the same as committing suicide as a business. And so I trusted my gut with what I felt was the right thing to do despite the potential repercussions. That evening, I made the announcement that we're staying open. And this decision is a key thing that saved us and why I'm here speaking to you today. And at some point, you'll be tested. You'll be put into an impossible situation where no matter what decision you make, it could cost you greatly. And when that moment comes, remember to trust your gut and what you feel is right. Remember, it's better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6 because this leads to the final lesson. Lesson number 5, live like you're going to die. The most profound lesson came from ASU and from going on over 100 missions in Iraq. I started once again with my drill sergeants and basic training. One day he told us to look to our left and right at our fellow soldiers. He proceeded to tell us that it is guaranteed we would all go on at least one deployment to Iraq or Afghanistan. He also said it was guaranteed that at some point, or that some of us will be coming home in a wood box. So we better take this training seriously because if not, we would get ourselves killed or worse, get one of our fellow soldiers killed. And sure enough, he was right. Within a year after graduating basic training, I was in Iraq. We landed in Iraq 2 weeks after I turned 20. Within 4 months, we lost Staff Sergeant Daryl Cason, who was killed when his truck was hit by an IED. For many of us, his loss hit hard. For me, there was this silent thought in the back of my mind every time we went on a mission, the thought that tonight might be my last, which leads to the lesson and the training we have all received here at ASU. As many of us are going into some form of healthcare, we are trained to look at evidence-based science to determine what does the data actually show. While this lesson was something I formally learned at ASU, I was going down the same path before my deployment when I realized I may not be coming home. This is when I seriously started questioning what is the truth of what happens when we die. Before leaving for Iraq, my dad gave me a book written by Lee Strobel, who was an investigative journalist and was also a devout atheist. The premise of the book is that he set out to prove once and for all that all life is here because of billions of years of evolution. He did this by interviewing the top scientists in biology, astrophysics, and many others. The book he wrote is called A Case for a Creator, and while I won't go into the details of his findings, I will point out the key word that he was an atheist before this project, but not after. This helped me answer what I believe is the most important thing we can discover in this life. As you leave today, there are many possibilities of what your life has in store. However, we all guaranteed only one thing. We are all going to die. So how are you spending the time that you have? Are you using it to chase after fancy cars, the nice house, and all the other things that you think will bring fulfillment? Or are you living intentionally to create an impact in others' lives? When you accomplish enough goals as I have, you soon realize that none of it will bring fulfillment. However, if you apply these principles to making an impact in others' lives, I believe you'll never be lacking in fulfillment or purpose in your life. As you graduate today, I hope each of you has a massive impact, and as healers, you change lives every day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. I'd now like to welcome Dr. Michael Udell, Vice Dean at the College of Health Solutions, to recognize our amazing graduates.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations, graduates. Before I begin my formal remarks, I want to take a moment to acknowledge Dean Deborah Hellitzer, who will be stepping down as Dean of our college at the end of June. Deborah has been a leader, taking bold steps to break down some of the institutional structures that are too often barriers to success in academia. Deborah has created a platform for success for this college, for you, our students, for our staff, our faculty, and we are grateful for her 7 years of leadership and service. Let's give her a round of applause. Arizona State University prides itself on its vision and charter as the new American university. The goals of access, excellence, and impact guide our passion to help students achieve their goals. We measure our success not by whom we exclude, but rather by whom we include. Our goal is to increase access to higher education, and we take responsibility for the economic, social, cultural, and overall health of the communities we serve. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the extraordinary achievements of our graduates both inside and outside of the classroom. Will the students who have worked full or part-time while pursuing their degrees please stand? Okay, thank you. Will the students who have participated in community service or volunteer work while pursuing their degree, if you can, please stand or raise your pitchforks if you can. Thank you. Will the students who have participated in an internship or served on a research team please stand if you are able? Thank you. Will the students who are first in their families to graduate from college please stand if you are able? Thank you. Arizona State University is proud of and committed to the success of more than 8,400 military-affiliated students who are Sun Devils. If you are an active military service member or military veteran, please stand if you are able to be recognized. Thank you for your service. Looking at this group, it's evident that we have graduates who are engaged in their community, have taken their studies out into the real world, and are already making a positive difference. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. It is my special privilege to recognize baccalaureate students who have graduated with academic honors. These graduates are wearing special cords with their graduation gowns to represent distinction. Maroon honor cords indicate students graduating cum laude with a cumulative GPA of 3.4 to 3.59. Gold honor cords indicating students graduating magna cum laude with a cumulative GPA of 3.6 to 3.79. Maroon and gold honor cords indicate students graduating summa cum laude with a cumulative GPA of 3.8 or above. Will all students wearing honor cords please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Great job on your achievements. Finally, I would like to take a moment to recognize some exceptional graduates. The Moore Award, first presented in 1901, is presented to undergraduates achieving the highest academic standards at ASU. They are designated by a maroon and gold stole. Moore awardees, please stand in recognition of this tremendous honor. Congratulations. The College of Health Solutions is home to some truly inspiring students. We'd like to recognize two of our outstanding graduates this semester. Our outstanding undergraduate student for spring 2024 is Katerina Adriano. She is graduating with a Bachelor of International Public Health. Katerina was nominated by faculty member Lauren Zavaglio. Professor Zavaglio and Katerina sought out a partnership with St. Vincent de Paul once she saw what a problem food access and food security were in her own community. Another faculty member mentioned that during office hours, Katerina shared how often she takes what she learns back to her lab and holds informal learning sessions with her coworkers. Katerina also cares deeply about using what she's learning in the classroom and applying it to realize the goals of public health in her community. Katerina is currently evaluating and improving the St. Vincent de Paul Volunteer Program to help meet the needs of that community. Katerina, will you please come to the podium and address the class of 2024?
Thank you, Vice Dean Udall, for that kind introduction. Hello, graduating class of 2024. My name is Katerina Adriano, and I am from Baumholder, Germany. I am honored to be standing here with all of you today. It has been a long journey for all of us, but all of us should be very proud of making it here. My time at ASU has taught me about public health, leadership, management, and how critical our healthcare system is. I have always been interested in food insecurity and those in need. While those interests began in a women's shelter in Flagstaff, Arizona, they were fostered and grown at ASU. I was privileged to work with the Society of St. Vincent de Paul Food Bank, a group working to end food insecurity and not act as a simple Band-Aid. My online experience has been a difficult one, learning of my limits, strengths and weaknesses, and cultivating patience and new skills. My professors were nothing short of understanding and kind, creating a learning environment that I was engaged in. There are always things to dislike in an online class, but my professors did their best to show that these struggles and challenges are not the end of the world, but the reality of our current one. Which brings me to Dr. Lauren Zavaglio. She has been patient and supportive. She has pushed me past my limits and shown me my true potential. Her communication skills are admirable, and her ability to teach and be a parent is inspirational. She led the way to my learning and receiving real-world experience in this field. While there are numerous thank yous, my biggest ones go to my workplace, La Paz Regional Hospital Laboratory, where Gigi Beckwith, Anne Alamban, and Rupal Patel continue to encourage and help me keep going. The phlebotomists who listened to my woes and kept me in a positive mood. My friends have kept me sane and on my feet every time I wanted to quit. My family who have done for more than I can imagine. Finally, ASU. I have been living and working on my own for 10 years, but ASU has made me feel welcomed and ready for the world I want to step in. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024.
You did great. Congratulations. Thank you, Katerina. Now it's time for another phenomenal graduate student, Dorothy Tillman. She's an award-winning tech and art enthusiast, community activist, and now a doctor in behavioral health. And she's just, okay, this is the incredible part. She's only 18 years old. Amazing. One of her professors, Dr. Leslie Manson, said that Dorothy tackled challenges head on, never allowing her age to limit her aspirations. She stated that Dorothy's graduation is not only testament to her remarkable achievements, but also serves as an inspiration to all who encounter her incredible story. Dorothy, please join us at the podium to address the class of 2024. Congratulations.
Greetings, fellow Sun Devils, graduates of the College of Health Solutions. I would like to begin with thanking Dean Udell for that introduction and Arizona State University for giving me this platform to speak. On November 20th, 2023, it became real with the successful defense of my dissertation. Dr. Leslie Manson said to me, "Congratulations, you are officially Dr. Dorothy Jane Tillman." And when she asked how I felt, I told her, grateful. Flashback to the beginning during a world-changing pandemic, I turned to my mom and said, "I think I want to pursue a doctorate degree." Mind you, at this point, I was already 1 year into being founder and CEO of a science, technology, engineering, arts, and math camp startup business, the Dorothy G. STEAM Leadership Institute. And so, of course, my mom and grandmother looked at me like, "What in the world, little girl?" But I explained I wanted to positively impact young people as it pertains to their mental health. And in true fashion, they began gathering resources and tools. So my next thank you goes to my mother and grandmother. I would be remiss to go through this speech and not thank all of the beautiful friends and family who have gotten me this far and held me on their shoulders. Most of my academic career has been non-traditional. I guess you could call it one of a kind. And when my mom found this program, I believed we had also found something that was very one of a kind. I remember it like it was yesterday. I opened my email to a letter that began with, "Congratulations. The Faculty Admission Committee for the Doctor of Behavioral Health program in the College of Health Solutions at Arizona State University has recommended your admission for the fall 2021 semester to the ASU Graduate College for the Management concentration. We are pleased that you have chosen to pursue your doctorate, and we are ready to provide you with the highest quality education and support." And this held true to the very last day. With unwavering support from my family, including my grandmother, Dorothy Wright Tillman, who worked alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as a field staff organizer, I found inspiration. As Shirley Chisholm once said, every tomorrow has two handles. We can take hold of the handle of anxiety or the handle of faith. Though the College of Health Solutions is not quite for the faint of heart, whether it's Dr. Sauber standing firm on a deadline, Dr. O'Donnell asking you to lean into your creativity, or Dr. Manson reminding you of your why, there was still always a support system one email, text message, Zoom, or call away. My program was 100% online with the exception of my 240-hour in-person internship that without Dr. Lisa O'Neill, I would have been lost at. She held me accountable at every turn and made sure I was being treated fairly on site and was always available for me at times when I personally wanted to give up. So, looking ahead with hope and curiosity, I embraced the words of Albert Einstein, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. Give them health, Sun Devils. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Katarina. Thank you, Dorothy. You represent us so well. Now let's celebrate the graduating class of 2024. We got a video.
I'm so excited to say congratulations. This is the second biggest day of your life. The first biggest day was coming here to ASU.
Congratulations on your incredible journey through the College of Health Solutions.
I
I toured ASU Phoenix, and I knew the second I stepped off the plane, Phoenix was the place to be.
A lot of my family has gone to ASU, and I went to high school just literally down the street from ASU, so it's always been embedded in my life and felt like this is the place where I would do the most good.
After I graduate, I plan to pursue a master's in clinical research management.
I'm going to be working in a bilingual speech therapy.
My main goal is to help kids with autism.
I plan on working in a healthcare nonprofit organization. College of Health Solutions really made me feel prepared for what I have to do in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2024! Good luck, graduates! Woo!
We made it.
I did it!
Good luck in your journeys and congratulations, graduates.
Give them health, devils!
Give them health, devils!
Give them health, devils!
Give them health, devils! Give them health, devils!
Give them health, devils.
Congratulations, graduates. Jessica.
Thank you, Dr. Udell. It is now time to recognize our graduates. They are the health leaders of today and tomorrow. We are confident that they are ready to create a better future for all of us. Graduates, it's the time you've been waiting for. It is time to cross the stage and enter into the next phase of your journey. We are fortunate to have Kristen Hoffner, Peter Lafford, and Lindsay Miosi serving as our readers today. We will begin with special recognition of our graduates who have achieved the highest degree at the university, a doctorate. Dean Deborah Hellitzer and Vice Dean Michael Udell will greet graduates. They will be congratulated on stage, but no handshakes will be exchanged. It is with great pride and pleasure that we introduce the spring 2024 graduates from the College of Health Solutions.
Jolene M. Sullivan.
Okay, now go to the spot.
Dorothy Jean Tillman II. Haozu Zhu. Kylie Wilson. Sion Kim.
Go to the spot.
Nina Hannison Russin.
Melina Ann Burnside,
Dana Ashley Roseboom,
Amanda Paige Vecellio,
Jordan Lee Lambert,
Mehdi Farugazar, Kate Baddock, Heather Renee Daly, Giselle Robles Perez, Hiba Amr Ferris, Claire Elizabeth Doyle, Victoria Lynn Doctor, Haley Elizabeth Fisher, Adelina Consuelo Paredes, Isabel Helena Hayes, Carly Jean Smith, Tori Williams, Giovanni Palacio, Amy Gomez Moreno, Tashkin Takaria,
Mo'i Chan,
Donesha Imuni Belin, Emily Landis, Alexandra Folger, Julie Marmerstein,
Julia Braun,
Alexa Marshall, Isabella Hoogland, Elena Rios, Harsh Harish Patel, George Ramos, Vineet K.R. Mishra, Catalina Aguilar,
Esther Wangoi Tolemamani,
Sydney Lee Diaz, Maria Ramirez Zamora,
Carelli Felix, Baltasar Sanchez III,
Taylor Gabrielle Gradias, Audrey Alexa Brueggemann, Carly Niels, Michelle Yeun Choi, Elena Wolf,
Rose Hancock,
Morgan Ashley Swanson, Michelle Vanna, Alicia Hartman,
Daniel Hector Mendoza,
Kristen Joy Ross,
Hannah Jane Kaufman,
Canon Marcella Tullis, Alexis Leilani Casas, Emily Aminov,
Miriam Saeed Mohammed,
Briley Rosen, Brennan Kaylee Agnew, Valerie Coleman, Suzanne Aline Williard, Daniel Gottlieb, Mercedes G. Molina,
Alyssa Marie Rosetta,
Hannah Reel, Chelsea Ann Bramier, Cassidy Pedraza, Shawnee Jessica Bonner, Tessa K. Nelson, Katie Tuller,
Surbi Haridas Mente,
Brianna Chiarello, Deanna Marie Garcia, Kathleen Marie Swartz,
Anuradha Jyoti Sridhar,
Paige Emily Elder, Jillian Elaine Quo, Daniel Hurlbutt, Rosella Tejas, Brooke Pauline Jeffer, Jade Ashley Folsk, Eli Johnson, Carrion Amontea Polk, Ross Xavier Wilhelmi,
Sydney Cheyenne Stevens,
Kendall Michelle McKinnon, Karime Torres, Mandy Quintera,
Uriel Delgado,
Sopat Vong Bondak, Misty Dawn Curry, Corel Wickramasикera, Marisa Stevens, Michelle Robles, Lindsay Morton, Leah Lauren San Pedro Leonardo, Emily Suzanne Acri,
Amanda Lucia Montoya Walker,
Haley Barong,
Anna C. Ramirez,
Bethany Lydyke, Hannah F. McNeil, Tav Zohar Gross, Caleb Eldon Peterson, Michelle Lynn Harris, Sophia Asmaram, Hannah Liebert, Madeline Marie Pettyjohn, Jingyu Ling, Ashley Hendrickson, Hannah Naomi Coven, Abigail Wimmer, Sally Al Kuseri, Amanda Monarch, Parker Cade Koima,
Basil Mohammed Al Hassan,
Mario Ismael Hernandez, Chase Jeffrey Henry, Avi Zendier, Noah Feinberg, Jewel Idamudia,
Peter Daniel Jordan,
Joe Nathan Glasgow II, Alex James Gilchrist, Kai Jacob Herdeman, Anthony Gabriel Martinez, Katarina Adriano,
Catherine Margaret Brassel,
Xiomara Hemmendinger, Taylor Michelle Brown, Dolores R. Cortez, Emily Teresa Gonzalez, Samantha Vasquez Abarca, Jacqueline Rose Culver, Kaylee Castaneda,
Roxana Anissa Namvari,
Joe Alexander Barnett,
Danae Nicole Walker,
Kyla Kelly,
Alexia De Cosio,
Paige Elizabeth Hirschauer,
Zoe Madison Bates,
Sophia Alexandra Gomez,
Annalise Taylor Bacon,
Alondra de la Cruz,
Bridget Louise Tucker, Megan Elizabeth Dwelly, Alyssa Caitlin Renard, Afra K. Aweed, Megan Iris O'Sullivan McCain, Sarah Kuder, Amber Catalan, Serene Gazauna, Taylor Hope Kenyon,
Ivo Kirpina,
Annalise Pamela Kettle,
Jennifer Alvarado Aguirre,
Cheney Grace Gardner, Alexis Jade Hugh, Emma Nicole Fitzgerald,
Rachel Beth Lowenthal,
Mino Dimitri, Alyssa Rose Hopkins, Joseph Bolis, Deja Marie Juarez, Rami R. Ishak, Andy Lee, Liberty Ann Twaits,
Tyler William Keegan,
Julia Doran, Grace Elizabeth Butler, Tommy Duke Truong, Jade Esperanza Orona,
Penelope Grace Mejia,
Olivia Evans, Madison Rose Ramirez, Cassidy Skitko, Nicole Sarah Brown, Noelle Miselli,
An Fan,
Leslie Hernandez Gutierrez,
Monica Julia Maxwell, Elle Ebeling,
Ben Nayaberi Aguata,
Tatum Desiree Dennison, Cayman M. Gay, Cassidy Megan Block, Holly Beck,
Zainab Imran,
Steve Samuel Thomas,
Joya Hope Cash,
Sharon Denise Burns Washington,
Andrea Vera Bueno,
Amaya Haley Swisher,
Jillian Hope Cash,
Go.
Tyler Stewart,
Here come on your feet.
Hadia Flores, Amber Arden Yakino, Evelina Edward,
Janae Taylor,
Brittany Tan Tran,
Ajay Alana Hurd,
Karina Jane Brock, Rutger Avery Elisha Carr, Devin Lee Matthews, Gloricel Moreno,
Isabella Porata,
Jennifer Lynn Blankenship, Kendall Holloway, Victor Van, Ashley Maureen Slaughter, Alina Nicole Wagner, Joseph Dominic Curletta Jr., Jennifer Liu,
Irene Marquez. Ashley Lizette Morales.
Araceli Martinez Flores, Ebony Mariah Cobbs, Ashwak Mohammed, Shaylin Peer, Tierra Daniels, Mary Morales,
Yashvi Naik,
Angelina Nicole Denori, Ali Lynn Christensen, Tamara Falana Lee Bennett, Matthew Scott Pierce, Weston Kime,
Madeline Alstrom,
Ethan Chandler Walker,
Marisol Reyes Tovar.
Glory Cron, Lauren Stidham,
Christine Abigail Guape,
Kensley Aileen Jarman, Alyssa Estela Gatica,
Maria Isabel Hernandez Jauregui.
Matthew Tomita, Jada Elizabeth Parham, Leana Castro, Max David Hopfinger, Jennifer Kankosian, Kirsten Austin,
Kylie Erin Coates,
Susana Reyes Gutierrez Martinez, Kimberly Romano, Evelyn Melissa Amesquita,
Jayla Lene Curtis,
Isabella Hartline, Olivia Gastello, Caden DiGirolamo,
Karen Catherine Correa.
Ethan DiGirolamo, Eliana Rodriguez,
Riley Marie Brock,
Timothy DeLonely Cardoso Jr., Jada Carrazzo, Allison Vanessa Estrada, Sarah Giselle Bulanek, Cassandra Christine Castillo,
Ashley Yasmin Delgado Zaragoza.
Rachel Elizabeth Moreno,
Silvia Jimenez Audelo.
Sophia Renee Cerna,
A.A. Sir,
Selena Esther Villasana, Leah Marie Walsh,
Joanna Marquez Saldana.
Madison Renee Reckline,
Desiree S. Wilson,
Erubiel Martinez Alvarez,
Taylor Samita Moore,
Tyler Emmett Meinhold, Jenna Marie Haw, Lainey Muse, Alexis Noriega, Lindsay Clara Rose Di Slazak, Christine Chong, Jasmine R. Lugger,
Adriana M. Rivera. Jesus Alan Robles Guevara.
Laura Krebs, Eric C. Shook,
Jera Lane Darevsky,
Adrienne Lee Kroll, Millie Hernandez, Amanda Orozco, McKildred Rena Dickey Walker, Kiana Wager, Sam Grabo, Natalie Cobb, Sandy Lee Anaya, Alana Nicole Jones, Ashley Hannah Altmeyer,
Brianna Sandoval.
Alexis Hill, Casey Ann Baker,
Christina Yanez Cortez.
Stetson Farr Whiting, Catherine Grace Filler, Rhea Love Anderson, Blake Matthew Nelson, Rachel Christina Holiday, Obeda Morawe, Caitlin Brianna Collins,
Ana Fidelia Machado,
Garrett Nicholas Wise,
Eileen Rocha,
Aaron Stein Gross,
Sadhana Pandari,
Kyle Abono, Hima Gande,
Dane Kent Van Wagenen,
Yash Raka,
Harris Ahmed Siddiqui, Alan Ryan Garcia,
Ethan V. Leiter Weintraub,
Marco Della Centina, Kirsten Marie O'Neill, Tycho Wagner, Nicole Eleanor Johnson, Dylan Neal Moore,
Ana Julissa Guzman,
Caitlin Faye Woods, Alicia Jean Tang Perez, Amira Hussein Al-Hajaji,
Manuel Aparicio,
Adina Aziz,
Connor Matthew Blakeman,
Lisa Lupp, Linda Kim Tran, Timothy Bryant Schicky, Rebecca Adams, Brian Thomas Malone, Alexandria Johnson, Travis Stewart DeWitt, Laureline Satine Kressler, Mahmoud Temer Al-Masri,
Angel Gurola,
George Larry Hart III,
Sarah Mack,
Charles Edward Settles III, Haley McKay Vanderpool,
Emmanuel Anthony Gore,
Jarrett Guerrero, McKenna Haney,
Maria Antonia Gore,
Alec Kim Roberts, Felipe Sanchez, Galesa Galvan Sanchez, Marissa Aragon, Danielle Faye Lee King, Samantha Irasu Castillo, Tiba Ahmad Latif, Macy Devin Monsibayez, Alexander Michael DeHai, Francisco Meza, Brenna Klingerman, Michael Anthony Cecido, Ashley Ruiz Luera, Chase Mick, Emily Ann Hetherington,
Kayla Jimenez,
Aiden John Carlier, Shayla Andrea McLeod, Bailey Kindle, Kayla Danielle Anzalone, Madeline A. Poe, Jessica Karina Bastion,
Adriana Alexis Garcia,
Lorenzo Davion Harris, Jesse Victoria Lahusky, William Colin Fogel,
Maria Luisa Cortez Uribe,
Mason William Gonzalez, Trinice Mariah Green,
Rita Dalal,
Naomi Megan Ortiz,
Lima Hussein Rai, Chloe Shea Dubois, Kawa Atu, Desiree Boone,
Jesus Angel Amavista Aldama,
Christine May Walsh, Connor Hamway, Colin M. Leva, Hannah Ann Rita,
John Matthew Lim Garcia,
Anai Grijalva, Sharon L. Lopez, Batula A. Abdi, Meshach Bakana, Francisco Zamudio Fragoso, Israel Chagoya,
Sandra Beltran Valeriano,
Megan Phelan, Danielle Carmen Lopez, Iman Mohammed Al-Ghassim,
Hilda Bazan Ayala,
Vivian Duong,
Sarai Barajas Behar, Boris Carlos Rinaldo Medina Munoz,
Leah Thompson,
Alexis Diane Blasco,
Kira Noel Beardall, Miranda Angelique Romero, Maximas Yepes, Carly Joyce Garcia, Livy Red Shippey, Rebecca Ann Johnson, Amanda Levy, Brittany Mary Luane Morgan, Marjorie Torres Jimenez, Ashley Marie Rosmanowski, Brianna Elaine Carmichael, Aaron Jordan Connor, Jeremy Mendez Gall,
Elsa Whiston,
Pierce Denon, Nicholas Galvez, Lucas C. Said, Giancarlo Antonio Duran, Queenie Hing, Itzel Oliveras Hernandez,
Yasmin Aisha Gumel,
Andrea Jimenez, Miranda Muller, Mena Cecilia Torres Lazo, Shelley Wynn,
Chloe Sarah Hom,
Nathan Vargas,
Angelin Matthew, Geneva Vu, Claudia Elizabeth Sison, Jacqueline Lee Mihailovich, Cassie J. Slane, Julia Therese Hardin, Leah Avila,
Larissa Dominguez,
Annalie L. Bowler,
Diana Robles,
Thomas Joseph Kruger Jr., Elijah Jonathan Wooden, Tony Vai, Munira Aden Ahmed, Sean Dominic Halum De Castro,
Sundus Adin Ahmed,
Dylan Andres Borja,
Melanie Giselle Rodriguez,
Destiny M. Brown, Judith Alvarez Gil, Jerry Lopez, Aaron Matthew Kuriakos, Macy Johnson, Jesus Javier Valencia, Anna Messick, Nathan Dane Gingel, Nicholas Asa, Jacob Vale, Stephen Curry, Milo Snodgrass,
Valeria Carolina Reina,
Gillianc Bello Sanchez, Marissa Faye Wood, Ariana Campa, Anna Noel Kuhn,
Maria Amparo Vieira,
Emily Ann Molinari, Leandra Marie Upbrook,
David Owen Shull,
Leslie Bobinger,
Sean M. Bowman,
Rocio Medero Flores,
Tyler Brady, Andy McDonald,
Chinmay Malik,
Fernando Daniel Pisano,
Joshua David Browner, Noor Yara Aswad, Thomas Philip Carter, Kelsey Marie Dykema,
Tiana Rosemarie Malone,
Aubrey Christensen Anderson, Sarkis Hermes, Sophia Mahamud, Venicia York,
Selena Hernandez,
Shan Yegan,
Megan Matthews,
Cassidy Ryan Gaddis,
Lindsay Taylor Anderson,
Angel Lynn Solis Andrade,
Eve Marie Rennie,
Alex Sun, Shazad Stanikzai, Jamie Jones, Annalisa Schmidt, Payson Stats, Brian Raybell, Emily Stewart, Gianna Del Corso, Haley Parker,
Brenna Maureen Slauson,
Luke Anthony Lavin,
Zoe Hill,
Ashlyn Rogers, Claire Gagliano,
Zoe Alexis Irwin,
Kaylee Ella Brooke Fanton,
Vanessa Aguirre,
McCarley Corvey, Sophie Suzanne Fredrickson, Jenna Smigo, Lauren Nicole Schillig, Emma Grace Rippey, Hannah Levin, Dylan Doherty,
Chantel Singini,
Julianne Renee Lucas, Caitlin Elizabeth Matter,
Catherine Nicole Laird,
Nikki Treviso, Arnalfi Torres Guzman, Alexia Amina Roberson,
Bridget Sarai Barrientos,
Isabella Zoe Young,
Fatima Victoria Cabrera Hernandez, Angel Giron, Cindy Leon Molina,
Luis Mario Alvidrez,
Cassandra Dawn Fry, Uma Aurora,
Anthony Long,
Sarah Ann Beltran,
Aaron Tyrone Valoria,
Arthur Magana Perez,
Jermaine Kelowna Sosi Nokai,
Giselle I. Cortez, Angela Raquel Minechi, Christian Dean Bigay, Kristen Renee Zahn, Noor Al-Kakani, Jessie Ray Cabrera, Mariam Al-Shawi, Paige Natanya Crandall, Sina Esmaili, Levi James Anderson,
Maria Daniela Paredes,
Helena Ann Roshik Garland, Morgan Elizabeth Morgan, Melissa A. Booter,
Pat Rungrod Kidiat,
Braylon Elizabeth Savage, Shane Yadav, Adriana Monique Encinas,
Michaela Lee McGirt,
Kari Farley Blake, Calliope Prime, Geraldine Carrillo Davila, Jocelyn Marie McCarthy, Kaya Nicole Thompson, Asia Sabri, Melanie Salazar, Janai Angelique Espinal, Isabel Herrera,
Fatima Hussein,
Nathaniel Peruelo, Adriana Yahaira Ramos Navarro,
Luisana Figueroa,
Daira Pacheco Guerra,
Alan Lee Todicini,
Berenice Anaí Guevara, Damian Dominic Merlos, Saraí Jacqueline Baena Hernandez,
Natalie Neda Farfan,
Laura Edith Hernandez Marcelo,
Lily Moe, Melissa Moore, Megan Arinea Nolan, Tyler Moore, Jacob Johnson, Matthew Joel Thurber, McKay K. Christensen, Abigail Rebecca Ellis, Kayleen Alexis Pastrana,
Alexander Pichardo Stanton,
Delton Eugene Peoples Jr.,
Tia Hoagland,
Allison Deanne Stromberg,
Ryosuke Narisawa,
Celeste Luz Elana Ciordia, Clayton Alexander, Morgan Sierra Charbonneau, Sabrina Stein.
Christian Randy Bermudez Cordero.
Ashley Nicole Chesson. Taylor Veronica Rathbun. Katie Carlson.
Jolie Garth.
Jason Matthew Hill. Brenda Vallejo. Nicholas Olson. Emily Catherine Norman. Curtis Edward Wilkerson. Hillary Michelle DePaula. Zaria Renee Wilson. Jada Gabriela Mangajas. Lul Abdi. Anaya Jasmine Smith. Aliyah Victoria Jones. Dina Tariq Yusuf. Gretchen Freeburn. Gianna Tiro. Michelle Barron. Michelle Kirsten Brief. Tristan Kennedy. Daniela Ciclali Suarez Dorame. Savannah Auer. Zoe Claire Henderson. Ryan Buendia Ramos. Jake Anthony Jones. Heather Ann Flores. Jordan Fuad Fakuri.
Marilyn Medina Gonzalez.
Dia Patel.
Ana Paola Castro.
Sankit Sunil Patel. Peyton Brianne Jurgensen. Ada Bayati.
Brian Garcia.
Daniel Alex Seymour. Isaac Favela. Rania Afis. Roland Koyamba. Jasmine Franco Watson. Tristan Akai Kiwan Hagler Jr. Samantha Eve Cutler. Seja Michelle Ketcherside. Gianna Denise Gargiulo. Antonio Gabriel Cardona.
Daisy Elizabeth Mejia Pastor.
Carmen Renee Rogers.
Mary Paz Claremont. Kayla Jones. Emma Manili. Elizabeth Ann Finch. Corinne Kennedy. Kaylee Elizabeth Underwood. Ainsley Cusick. Alexis Reese Romero. Autumn Jean Marie Verdugo Sanderlin.
Arden Renee Priest.
Sophia Marissa Diorio.
Megan Friedrich. Sydney Francesca Villamizar. Jasmine Moreno Arias. Audrey Catherine Biebermeyer. Jasmine Galindo.
Sierra Mulligan.
Joel Hubert May.
Kitty Klempa. Jayla A. Brewer. Sativa Afua Mamu.
Riasa Asabiya Shamsiddin.
Abid Ali Dillon.
Victor Andres Ramirez.
Isabella Friend. Paul Sunghyun An. Pablo Ariano Torres.
Ayana Mae Singleton.
Joshua Altman. Piper Owen. Leilani Gomez Quinares. Ayana Herring. Brianna Showman. Peyton Alexander West. Sydney Ann Harris. Rachel Dong.
Gabrielle Dennis.
Victor Nunez Lozano. Clarissa Alfonso.
Jason Gabriel Kweku Amwaku Ajay. Nayeli Orozco.
Grace Valerianne Fedeski. Angelina Abdeen. Erica Lee Crosby. Manly Wu. Bianca Alexis Quintero, Jade Alexandria Willis, Holly Michael Benson, Brooke Gordon, Vincent Huynh,
Jessica Marioni Marquez.
Joshua Narayana,
Raylana Bennett.
Dylan Walter Westrack,
Mary Wilson.
Simon Peter Thong, Melissa Chavez,
Fernando Ramos. Angelina Lucero Sanchez. Isaac Ordaz.
Ariel Irissa Holton, Heidi Corral,
Janiel Fonseca. Evelyn Lizeth Maldonado. Giovanni Alexander Pineda.
Kyle Olivier Efole.
Edixon Tuha.
Talia Morales Mendez, Cassidy Diana Odell,
Tomayo Dene.
Roosevelt Millan Perez.
Nidia Salazar Calderon, Troy Anthony Vidal, Ariel Kidd, Peyton Deere,
Jasmine Marie Michelle Caesar.
Riley Tran,
Ovieto Bore Dafe Akpendei.
Trey LaFave, Aisha Lynn Marie Woods, James Howard Culver, Carissa Renee Miller, Carson Lee Peck, Diana Sarabia, Jane Hernandez, Rose Ntambala, Emily Gregg,
Amina Morgan.
Samantha Ryan Mullins, Yael Lapin, Daniela Alexandra Para Cañaveral,
Latia Viel.
Graduates, you are now alumni. We invite all of you to stay involved with ASU and the College of Health Solutions. With over 500,000 alums around the globe, the ASU Alumni Association is the ideal way to remain connected to your alma mater. We believe that we have effectively prepared you to make your dreams a reality, to be happy and successful in your personal and professional pursuits, and to continue making the world a better place. We hope that you will remain engaged at ASU, with the College of Health Solutions, and within your community. We hope you will take all that you have learned and change the world. You are already making a difference. Show us what you can do next. Please visit the alumni page of the college website to keep in touch. We can't wait to hear about how you change the future of health. Now let's welcome Dr. Adrienne Goglia back to the stage, and we will join her in singing the ASU Alma Mater. You can find the lyrics on page 2 in the program. At the conclusion of the Alma Mater, students and guests, please wait at your seat until the deans and faculty process off the stage and out of the arena. Then you can head out to join your families and friends outside. Congratulations, health leaders.
We're heroes raise their arms on high, praying strength for brave tomorrows from the western sky, where eternal mountains kneel at sunset's gate. Here we hail the alma mater, Arizona State.
Congratulations, worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. They was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic, yeah. But I knew I had to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage.
Thank you for attending today's ceremony at Desert Financial Arena. Please begin making your way towards the nearest exit. Floor access is restricted to graduates, working staff, and essential personnel. At the close of today's ceremony, we ask that for your safety and the safety of everyone, you meet your graduate outside the venue at a pre-designated area away from the building. On behalf of Arizona State University, congratulations, graduates.
How could it all make sense when I got millions on my mind?